Hey everyone, it's Jargon Jays. Welcome back to Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works. Tonight's been a doozy. I wasn't expecting to record tonight. Tonight's Tuesday. This video is not going up on Tuesday. Because usually on Tuesdays I go to a Bible study during this time. I am not there because on my way driving to there, I had some of the worst pain that I've ever experienced in my life. I'm only sharing this story as just a little bit of a documentation for myself. It was from a migraine. The migraine was kind of a result of a mix of a couple of things. Stress, also just like general tension, like I just slept funky kind of a thing, and bad posture, which is why I go to a chiropractor. I was actually coming from the chiropractor trying to go to the town where the Bible study is in. And then chiropractor adjusted me. And then third reason, barometric pressure. Whenever like a cold front comes in, and there's more pressure, I usually get a headache from it. And I had no ibuprofen around me. I wasn't wanting to buy anymore, so I drove home. But like the migraine was so bad to the point that I wanted to throw up. I'm not saying any of this to complain or like, you know, how awful and terrible my life is or anything like that. That's not that bad. I'm just saying, I'm not complaining. I just think it was interesting because I've never gotten a headache that bad or a migraine that bad where I felt like sick to my stomach kind of a thing. But I got home, took some ibuprofen, lay down for a little bit. And I have some time to kill. I was either going to watch Apothecary Diaries, I'm in season 2 right now, or play a little Fate and get the video ready for tomorrow. So I decided to play a little bit of Fate first before watching Apothecary for the night. And then I also have some bagel thins with peanut butter. Crunchy peanut butter is better than smooth peanut butter. You can throw hands with me if you want over that. And then I also have, this is going to be a very weird pairing, I know, diet grapefruit soda. So, from Kroger. Specifically from Kroger. It's really good. Anyway, without all of that out of the way, let's go on ahead and jump into this where we were delivering some food to Fuji-nee, and then we have Saber following us around. Must be because Fuji-nee is calm now, but the second of bowstring twangs and arrows cutting through the air is all that echoes through the dojo. Is Fuji-nee? I'll be taking my turn at the range, if you'll excuse me. Righto. Oh, can you tell Mitsuzuri to come here? I need to talk to her. I need to roast her. I don't know what we're roasting her about, but... Okay, senpai. Please make yourself comfortable. If you can, I would appreciate it if you coached me. Are you talking to me? Or Fuji-nee? Sakura bows and leaves. But she does so, because we could train her. We used to do archery, right? She stares uneasily at Saber, who's silently watching by the wall. The stalker. So, what are you gonna do after this, Shiro? I'll finish practice by 5, but do you want to stay and watch? Yeah, I think that was the plan, unfortunately. Personally, I mean, actually in real life, if I had the option to, I would probably stick around and watch. So, I don't know, in visual novel form, where you're not getting, like, actual people and videos and no movement, a little different. What should I do? Stare up into the blue sky? Just from what I see, Saber seems to be gazing at the archery range with interest herself. So I should stay at the archery range, go to the council room, show Saber around school. Interesting. Well, I mean, Saber seems interested in the archery range, but if we stay here, there's a chance we may miss the seal and not know how to do with it. But granted, Ren might just naturally deal with that on her own since she has Archer available to her. We'll stay here. I mean, that's my first instinct, to stay here. I don't think it could be too terrible decision, right? Yeah, then I'll pass lead to Rome. Okay. Yeah. It'd probably cause some trouble if I were to take Saber to walk around school. that she would look very out of place. Like, just keep her into the one area. They may find her queer, but, you know, at least they're okay with her being here. I should stay in this familiar room and chill until the evening. Yeah, I'll stay and watch. If it's not gonna be a bother, Fuji-nee. Alrighty, I'll go coach then, so you can just space out here. Oh, if you feel like shooting, go right on ahead. You're my student and you're better than most people. Well, I did used to be a part of this club, right? I suppose I am better than the others on the shooting front. Even though I've been away from it, I'm sure I can get the same results as when I was active. But that's not because of archery skills. Why wouldn't that be from archery skills? Going without practice for months or however long you've not been here, and then being able to pick up a bow and just bullshot, or bullseye, not bullshot. That's pretty impressive. I can hit the target like I do mentally while I'm working on magecraft. Oh, okay. So it's like a focused like technique almost. That's not true, Fuji-nee. I'm no good with the persistence part of the sport. What? The shoot 200 arrows a day and the rest is just releasing the bow thing? You focus on some of the boring parts, Shiro. Hey, anyone who does KYUDO should know this. Anyway, I'm not gonna shoot half-heartedly. I'm not in the swing of it anymore, so I don't know if I'll even hit the target. You just said you would hit the target. Hit the target. Oh, but Shiro, shooting arrows every day isn't the only way to train. You just said so yourself, dude, that you, like, mentally are training for magic. Even if you're not shooting, if you're training yourself, that's enough for the persistence part. It's good to draw a clear line, but having respect towards the sport covers commitment. Anyway, don't sweat the small stuff and just go with the flow, my guy. Did a teacher just call a student my guy? Okay. Okay. Dude, that's like, to me, whenever I call someone my guy, that's like the equivalent of like saying buddy, like Bob from The Incredibles talking to, what's his name? That starts with an S. Syndrome, when he calls him buddy or bud or something, little boy wonder or something like that. It's kind of him talking down. I guess what Fuji-nee said then, she is kind of putting him in his place if we take it that way. Fuji-nee heads through the range. As of tagging in, Mitsuzuri enters. Excuse me. Oh, why the long face, Amiya? Got the whole spiel from Fujimura, hey? I guess. She told me not to worry so much, though she is probably right. Oh, I see. I totally thought you lost interest. I didn't realize you still had the itch. That's a bit unexpected. It's unexpected. What did it look like? I got bored with KYUDO to you? Yes, I mean, you only missed the target once. From day one when I joined, all I thought was that you had crazy skills. Your form was beautiful, and you seemed like you didn't know how to miss. It's kind of cool. We really didn't go into, other than the fact that Shiro was a part of the KYUDO club. We never really got a display of his skill at archery, since he ended up using a sword or that dagger for the most part. Again, there's so much I want to say, but I know it's a spoiler, and the only reason I've already had this spoiled for me is because of looking up images for thumbnails, but I can't say anything, and no one say anything either. I know things. You know that I know things, but don't spoil that for other people that don't want that. And also, maybe I'm completely wrong. Maybe that image I saw was completely wrong, and that description was completely wrong. But which is so sad because I know that's such a huge spoiler, but I think there's ways you could figure it out beforehand, for including moments like this. Even without a bow, you can get into the headspace, and it's quite annoying that it looked like the bow was even maybe in the way. The bow was in the way. That's a weird way of wording it. I mean, like, good way. Was I right? I bet. KYUDO is to shoot one's mind. The arrow isn't shot at the target, but at the mind of the shooter. Those who can't face themselves, or those who can't shoot oneself, won't understand the mental space they need to find. That feels very familiar wording. Again, I can't say why. Can't say why. In other words, KYUDO is a way to kill oneself. No, I don't think that's what she meant. Make yourself transparent and aim to be the one with nature. Unless you mean like, I don't know, almost like a meditative thing where you're just very go with the flow, but I don't know about this whole killing yourself. The 8 stages of shooting are for that. Ashibumi, the footing. Dozukuri, the correct posture. Yugami, readying the bow. Uchiokoshi, the act of raising the bow. Ikiwake, drawing the bow. Kai, the full draw. Hanare, the release. And Zanshin, the follow through of the shot. Archer has, like in the last route, in the Fate route, he gave a little like advice spiel to Shiro, and he mentioned Zanshin in that. So he said, like, think about life as if it's Zanshin, which is follow through, like consider your action already done and already there, already doing what you intended to do, which I really like. I'm speaking at like a bigger event tomorrow at my school, and that's something I kind of like keep telling myself is like, you're already going to, well, not like you're already there, you're already going to succeed, and the result of it will be what it needs to be. Like you've already shot the shot, it's already following through. So I do really like that mindset. Specifically with Kai, the unity of the target in oneself. With the release of the arrow that has become oneself, the snapshot in time is called Hanare. The self that becomes further away with a hit, as well as the action and result becoming one. It all converges to make the past and future in a singular point. That is Zanshin. It's a ritual. Practice to build oneself. That's right. Basically, KYUDO's process resembles meditation and magecraft. It's probably why he liked doing it so much. And why he specifically is so good at it, because he practices like that meditation part of magecraft daily. Like that's the one thing that he is great at. I suppose I'm preaching to the choir here. Hitting the target is a bonus. KYUDO is a mental framework. It's path rather than skills. Put it other way, KYUDO is a sport where you cannot reach that state of mind if you don't have a bow. I thought that was the boring part for you. The rest of us shoot an arrow, and when it hits the target, we get the illusion of feeling it. Even though we know that shooting is only a means to do so, we don't know if we are able to purify ourselves until the arrow hits the target. Well, then you're not having true Zanshin, are you? But Emiya, you're the type that doesn't care where the arrow goes. Why are you getting mad at me? Anyone can hit the target in KYUDO. If you disregard the 8 stages and just focus on the technique of hitting the target, anyone can do it. But that's only making an arrow hit the target with their skills. Real shooters hit the target, no matter how bad skill-wise the shooter may be. What? Hit the target no matter what? Hit the target. That last little bit confuses me, but alright, sure, we'll say yes and nod our head. That's not true, though. I go to the range so that I can hit the target, too. That's what I'm talking about. Do you actually need to come all the way to the range to practice? No, you don't. No, I don't. Even the bow part seems to be irrelevant in the first place for you. You've missed the target once, right? I wanted to see if you'd flip out, but it was still nothing to you. When I asked why, you said, I deliberately pictured a miss. You didn't miss because you screwed up, you missed because you wanted to. That's when I realized you always picture hitting the target before you even fire. Everything else is just still follow through. What are you talking about? That's just basics, right? Don't you also imagine the arrow hitting the target and follow accordingly? Of course, people try all sorts of things and hope for the best. But that's only in our imagination. We can't envision it like you can, Amiya. I wonder if, like, yes, he's practicing the meditative side of magecraft, but I wonder in doing so, if he, without realizing it, is actually using some kind of magic here in order for the arrow to hit so consistently. Like, freakishly consistently. That would be interesting. Because he's going through the meditative process for magecraft, and he's having a success after the fact, which he does not have when he's doing strengthening, when he practices strengthening, right? That's a very much hit or miss thing. But here, there's a success. That makes me think that some kind of something is afoot there. You're already one with nature and all. You've reached the state of nothingness, to put in martial arts terms. You've killed yourself. I don't know if I can actually envision it like that, but I can agree to the nothingness part. Being able to erase oneself to make a circuit is the sign of a strong mage. To make the self transparent and rid oneself of any attachments and desires to reach a goal, simply chasing after the result. When it comes to making oneself into nothingness, the training for KYUDO and magecraft are similar. This is getting complicated. You're agreeing with her. What's so complicated about it? You understand. What are you getting at, Mitsuzuri? What I'm saying is, since you're unselfish, that transparency is easy for you. You should be more greedy and selfish. It's boring if you become a master at such a young age, you know. I won't tell you to be like Shinji, but why don't you have some fun once in a while? Why don't you be a bad boy that abuses his sister? Huh? It'd be fun. No, it wouldn't. ... I'm at a loss for words. On one hand, I don't really see it, but on the other, I can't think of anything that I consider fun. I told you. That's why Sakura has such a hard time with you. If you don't know how to let loose now, and you won't know how to once you get older, has such a hard time with me. I don't know if that's why Sakura has a hard time for me. I think Sakura has a hard time with me because I'm just like, no, a girl couldn't possibly like me. No. That's kind of Shirou's mentality. That's what society calls for good for nothings. She gives me a pointed, do you understand sort of look, sort of surprising from her. Man, am I really that helpless that you're concerned about my future? Why are you so worried about me? Because you don't laugh, Amiya. Huh? I'm talking about training camp. Everyone had a blast, but you never really let yourself truly laugh. Even at my best jokes. So that means... Yeah, I'm still mad about that, and I keep receipts. Mitsuzuri says this, smiling and challenge at me, her chosen opponent. Club practice ends by the time the sun sets. The sun goes down early in winter, and they must be taking into account the incidents that have been happening lately. Oh yeah, Mitsuzuri, where's Shinji? I haven't seen him. I don't want to see him. He's ditching. Maybe he got a girlfriend, but he's been like that recently. Mitsuzuri says it as if it's nothing and makes her way towards the school building. Or he's in a Holy Grail war and he has a summoning sign on the roof of this building and he's plotting to absorb all the energy of everyone here. See you later. I have some business at the teacher's office. The KYUDO captain leaves, fiddling with the room key. That Dude, bagel thins are so good. I got it originally just as like a health conscious thing of like, okay, it's less carbs, but I still want a bagel. Like, I'm craving bagels. This was a couple weeks ago, or a week and a half ago. So I got bagel thins, and they are, honestly, dare I say, better than normal bagels. I just think the texture of them, because when you toast the bagel, it's really hard to get it, like, really nicely toasted. And the great thing about a bagel, regardless if it's a bagel thin or a normal bagel, is the bagel has a really nice chew to it. Like a really lovely chew. And the bagel thin still retains that same chew, while also not being too much bread, proportionate to like whatever you're putting on top of it. So usually I'm putting cream cheese on it. Just happen to have some peanut butter, and since it's later, I wanted to have peanut butter instead of cream cheese. And it also had, like, when it toasts a lot better. It's like crispier. I think it is superior to a bagel. Hot take. Maybe not a hot take. Maybe that's like, you're just now figuring this out. Jordan, what are you doing with your life? Probably not, but we'll see. I don't know why we'll see. It's not like you guys are going to come at me for my bagel takes. We're here for fate. We're all at the front gate. Maybe you will. I don't know. With the sun setting on the town below us, I part with the others along with Fuji-nee, Sakura, and Saber. Bye, Miss Fujimura. Don't bully Amiya, Taiga. Everyone sees us off in high spirits as we start down the hill. Oh, so it's like common knowledge that she's basically my older sister. We descend back into... I mean, I guess that's not weird. It's not as weird as what it sounds. Like, it's an odd situation. Like, you don't see it, but like, once you know it, you're like, ah, yeah, that's the thing. Besides... I forgot about Saber. Beside me are Sakura and Fuji-nee and Saber following slightly behind us. Huh? Why is this girl following us? Well, it seems as though she didn't think anything of it at the time, but is finally catching on. Hey, Shiro, do you know her? This is the second time someone's asked me today. Thanks to Mitsuzuri for giving me a rehearsal, I'm able to answer without hesitation. Of course I know her. I'm the one who brought her. I answered as nonchalantly as I can. I mean, he did bring her. He did summon her. That's what I thought. So, Senpai, how do you know her? Yeah, I didn't know you had a foreign friend. She's family. Well, not a friend, but she's an acquaintance of my father, a family friend, sure. She's the daughter of someone my old man met when he was flying around the world. KYUDO's? So she came to visit KYUDO? That's right. She'll be staying at my place for a while, so please do your best to be accommodating. I wonder if, what was the... I don't remember why. I remember it was... Or I believe it was Rin Tosaka that instigated this, but... like, she instigated Taiga and Sakura not coming by my place. Anymore. And she was kind of the catalyst for that change, if I'm remembering. With her not in the picture, like, so much this time around, I wonder if we will get more interactions with Taiga and Sakura as well in this route. Please do your best to be accommodating. What? Both Sakura and Fuji-nee react in the same way at the exact same time. Well, if I was told that girl will start living with you today, then it would be weirder to not be surprised. I mean, they halfway live with us. They don't sleep there. Wait, Shiro, are you saying you're going to be living with her? No, Saber's only staying for a short time. I'm just giving her a place to stay. It's nothing to be so shocked by. Senpai? Is her name Seba? Yeah, it's a rare name. She's not used to Japan, so she might act differently. Oh, also, she seems unapproachable, but she's actually really nice. Sakura, it'd be helpful if you could be friends with her. Aw, are they gonna be friends? Aw, that'll be so cute. Okay, that's fine, but I'm jealous. She gets to sleep with you, I don't. Sakura doesn't make eye contact with me and looks at Fuji-nee as if pleading for help. Miss Fujimura, do you approve? Geez, targeted much. Do you approve of Saber staying over? I can't approve of it as a teacher, but I can't ignore someone who came for KYUDO. She looks responsible, so I don't think anything will happen, right, Shiro? She gives me a sidelong glance. Of course, KYUDO's guest is my guest. I'm not gonna be rude to her. If anything, she's like a little sister. That wording, also kind of separates the relationship with Saber, like that. Where it's not like a romantic thing this time around. It's like more platonic, more businessy. Not that sister is business, but it's more business than lover? Question mark? By the way, how old is she? She looks younger than Sakura. Well, something like that. ... Fuji-nee stares into my face. And as we're at the bottom of the hill, suddenly... I can't... Shiro? Do you like her? Surprise attack! No, I don't know her. I just met her, so I can't say. Oh, my face is hot. I bet my face looks red to Fuji-nee right now. You're not lying, but the possibility isn't zero. Well, in another timeline, I do fall for her. I don't know what she got from that. Fuji-nee crosses her arms and goes quiet, as if she's thinking hard about something. We're home! Dinner! Woo! As a result, Saber's stay was approved. I guess it's fine. It'll be a good experience if you think of it as a homestay, and there's a lot of empty rooms here. Fuji-nee's single opinion settles it. Sakura didn't say anything the whole time, but in the end... Yeah, and I don't feel like I have a say in this. I just kind of come by and cook meals occasionally. She agreed in the end. ... And so dinner time rolls around. I put in extra effort into making dinner to welcome Saber. Starting with preparing salad-style seared bonito, then fried chicken with a zesty green onion sauce, a classic meat and potato stew, and to top it off, a variety of tempura including shrimp. How long does it take you to make all this? Why are you cooking so much? You cook like this every day. I couldn't imagine. The menu is kind of all over the place, but... ... Okay, we're really talkative, aren't we? It ended without anyone saying anything. Oh, come on. You could have started a conversation. Splish splash. I washed the dishes in the kitchen. Splish splash. Not that I expected everyone to be the best of friends from day one, but couldn't there have been a bit more conversation? I think I made the tempura especially good this time. Straight instead of curved, and the outside is crunchy. Isn't that what tempura should be? It was perfectly made, so they could have at least said something about my great cooking. They still finished everything. What's up with just more please, repeated 3 times, being the only thing said? Splish splash. Cleaning up after 4 people takes a while. Splish splash. Now that I think about it, is Sakura protesting the situation by not helping today of all days? Maybe they're talking with her. I don't know. Turn around and look. It's past 9. They usually go home around this time. Oh, they're concerned. Fuji-nee, if you're going home, can you see Sakura off? I called from the kitchen while washing the dishes. Meanwhile, they have, like, Saber tied down and they're, like, interrogating her. There's no response. Fuji-nee is watching TV as if it's not her concern. Hello? Earth to Miss Fujimura. I go to the living room and tap her on the head. Then... Sorry, but no dice. I won't be able to take Sakura home for a while. Why? Do you have something, Fuji-nee? Oh, she's decided to stay here, isn't she? She's like, someone's got to supervise you two. No, I'll be staying here starting tonight too. Oh, joy. Maybe go get your, like, clothes so that we're not wearing the same... I mean, every time we see you, you are wearing the same outfit, but I thought at least, you know, you would just have, like, the same, like, closet. It would just be filled with the striped orange and black shirt over and over again, so that way you could get some clean clothes. As if it were nothing, Fuji-nee makes another sneak attack on me. What? Oh, why don't you join us, Sakura? I'll contact your family, so don't worry. I would actually kind of prefer Sakura be here than to be with Shinji during all of this. Wouldn't it be more fun if the three of us had a sleepover? Oh, yes. Yes, please. I knew I could count on you, Miss Fujimura. Wait, why are you so enthusiastic about it, Sakura? Did someone else just invite you into your own home to, like, have an extended say? Alright, then let's use this room. The room in the back. We have plenty of beds and pajamas for all of us. That's fine with you, right, Saber? Is it just me, or does it sound more like an order? ... She looks so deadpan. Saber looks as if she was asking me for help. This is troubling, Shiro. I must protect you, so I cannot fulfill my duty if I am in the same room as them, and I would not know how to interact with them either. Sorry, if Fuji-nee brought it up, I can't stop her. Even though it's literally my home. Also, she's probably doing this as a compromise. If we decline, she might take back letting you stay here. If that happens, we'll have to sleep elsewhere. That would trouble me too. The bounded field at this house is excellent, so the location is a good base. As long as you are here, you'll be prepared for any enemy surprise attacks. I see. Then even more so, please just hang in there. As long as we're both here, we can meet up at any time, right? Dealing with Fuji-nee is a lot. If you have trouble, just say you don't know Japanese. Hey, stop whispering over there. Come over here, Saber. Shiro's a boy, so he's fine by himself, right? Okay. Fuji-nee pulls Saber to her. New chum. It's been decided. Saber got approved. Fuji-nee is staying over, and Sakura is keeping them company too. In only half a day, the occupancy has drastically increased. Actually, this really is comparable to a hotel. They're not paying rent, they're not buying the groceries. Instead, I'm paying for it with my, like, 5 part-time jobs. None of you want to foot a bill. It's bedtime. I don't know what happened to Saber, but the lights have gone out in that room. The sound of activity from it has gone silent. I've heard it gets noisy when there's 3 girls together, and it seems that it's true, even when they're quiet like Saber and Sakura are. Wait, never mind. It's mainly Fuji-nee's laughter. Well, I mean, at least there's some talk amongst them. Though it's still pretty noisy. It isn't good for my mental health to have girls the same age as me being rowdy under the same roof. None of them are the same age as you. One is older and 2 are younger than you. So, there's that, but dang it, my sleeplessness went away thinking about them. Girls in the same roof as me. Oh! Like Saber's troubled expression. If Sakura and Saber are getting along, or what Fuji-nee is even thinking. The more that I think, the more my head starts hurting. It's like this. It might have been better if Saber slept in the room next to mine. It's 11 p.m. The lights are out in the house. And there's not a single sound outside. My hand goes to the door to slide it open and tiptoe by, so Fuji-nee doesn't hear anything. Oh, is this about to be a whole nother scene? I thought we were gonna, like, go to sleep. Oh, there's more. There's more to this day. Okay. With that being said, I was kind of waiting for the day to change over. With that, I think I'm gonna end that there. That was a fun episode. I really like this dynamic. I really like that we are gonna get some more Sakura and Fujimura, or Taiga, whatever you want to call her, Fuji-nee. I really like her. She's a fun character. I really like Sakura. Saber, like their whole dynamic. It's gonna be fun to watch it unfold without Rin being around, and how this thing will unfold with them staying with us throughout what I will assume they're gonna stay the whole Holy Grail War. I mean, I could be very wrong in saying that, but I'm just looking back at the Fate route to see if I see any pictures of Taiga or anything, which there are over here, and then I think pretty soon, at one point, I know they decide to leave eventually, or Rin convinces them to leave for whatever reason. Anyway, it's been fun. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!